Hi, my name is Jason Grant, and this is Living with Integrity, a series of short stories on what it means to live with integrity. Enjoy. Produce your art. I've spent many hours of my life contemplating about art. Art is an unusual thing. It is, in some sense, pointless. As children, we went to museums and art galleries looking at pictures such as the one above me, and many of them we would be wondering, what is the point of this? What does this even mean? How perhaps has it been made, or who produced it and why? So art, in some sense, goes from the pointless and meaningless, certainly in our own perception, but eventually as we grow up and wake up, we start understanding and seeing that art is actually the most meaningful thing that humans create and produce. Art, of course, comes in many different formats: music, paintings, sculptures. But ultimately, any creation that you make is art. Let's introduce the idea that art is an acronym for actual real thing. Producing your art means producing actual real things that other humans can interact with and use as ways and means to actually change, transform, and upgrade themselves. Because you are uniquely who you are, and because you have your own unique gifts, innovating your own way will lead you towards producing your art that is unique to you. You see, there are things in this world that are considered precious, such as gold. Gold is precious because it's rare. If it wasn't so rare, it would not be precious and it would not be considered valuable. The rarity and scarcity of gold give it value or perceived value. The things that are most valuable are things that are very, very scarce. In fact, things that are original. Things that originate from you, because there is only one you. And this is why it's important for you to be producing your art your way. Every time you produce something of your own, it is original, it is completely scarce, unique, and as such, it has the highest possible value it can have. As you grow and wake up in your being, in who you are, and you amplify and cherish and grow and nourish and improve your gifts and skills, you become more of a masterful artist and a creator in what you are actually doing. This is ultimate entrepreneurship. Creating something from your soul, from the source of who you are, producing your art, creating value. Often the time in management, this is called adding value. It's really creating value from the source of yourself, and then putting that into circulation. Putting it into circulation means that it's now available for other people to interact with, use, enjoy, and get that value out of. Of course, in exchange for the value, other people will give you value back in a different format. As principles of physics narrate and dictate, energy is only ever exchanged in the universe and transmuted from one form to the other. So an artwork such as the one above me has been purchased by me for money. Money being a representation of abstract representation of value, but it's really energy, currency. So money for art, and that is commercial exchange, and that commercial exchange is what makes the world go round. This is why they say money makes the world go round. It is a misunderstood statement, but really money is supporting and funding the art that other people, creative people, are producing. Fascinating thing about art is that the richest people in the world are investing into it the most, because they realize that art is actual real thing, and as such it appreciates more. It appreciates more than anything else, for that matter. This is why Leonardo's Mona Lisa was sold initially for some 20 million, then 40 million, then 72 million, and keeps going up and up and up, more than anything else. Because the original work of art is the most valuable thing. Eventually we all clock onto it. The actual real thing has the most value, and it's wisest thing to invest into. So when you're investing your time, your money, your life energy, your soul, the wisest thing to invest it into is to create your own art. Many people out there are driven by copying or emulating others, and there is that knee-jerk reflex, ego reflex, that drives us towards doing that, because we think, hey, because it worked for them, I better do it too. It will work for me. And then we find ourselves in an unusual situation that we emulated and repeated exact steps like somebody else did, and at best what we've done is created a poor copy of the original. Originality is the aspect that others will value, however different, unusual, and non-typical it may be. In this sense, breaking the rules is what differentiates you from the rest. This is why free jazz artists stood out so much, such as Miles Davis. He even played the silence, because silence is also music. Soul, in that sense, is silence, from which art originates from. So producing your own art is only really possible when you're innovating your way, which is based on your own system of rules and regulations, which is derived from your being, which is driven by your purpose, that gives you constant supply of energy for this magnificence that is you, to become the full potential that you have inevitably got stored within yourself, and that is just awaiting to be put out there into the universe as your own art, actual real thing. produce your art. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching yet another story from Living with Integrity series. Please post in the comments on what caught your attention the most, perhaps thought that you had or a question that you have for me. I'll most likely introduce it in future episodes as a theme. Also, if you like or dislike this, please do so and share this with other friends of yours who will benefit from this. I really want to turn this into a community effort, and I'm committed to posting once or twice a week, so watch out for future episodes. Subscribe to the channel as well and ring the bell so you can get the notification when the next story is up. I've got loads and loads of these, hundreds of them in plan, so please stay tuned and let's get this channel growing. Thank you so much.